Good afternoon, Drew Brown here with Guide Show Professional Recruiting out of Greenville, South Carolina. We're talking about prepping for the interview today. And this goes along with our series of how to get that great next new job. We've talked about writing that great resume, then we talked about how we should dress for the interview. Now today we're going to talk about the important thing on how to just prep for that interview. And with me I have John Riddle.
Hey, Drew.
Hey, John. John's with our professional recruiting team. And let's talk right at the beginning, John. Let's talk about showing up for your interview.
Sure. Yeah. I think a very important element of showing up to your interview is showing up on time. Early is on time is late. So 15 minutes is probably a good time to shoot for to actually walk into the office. Arriving an hour early is a no-no. You don't want them changing their schedules to set the interview for you. So show up 15 minutes early. Be prepared, bring a notebook, a Padfolio with you, something to take notes on and write on, and you'll be in good shape.
Okay. And another thing we talk about is bringing your resume and maybe your references and things of that nature. Should you just bring one, or what do you suggest? What do you suggest on that end?
Yeah, I think it's good to bring multiple copies. You never know how many people are going to be involved in the interview. Ask your recruiter in advance for the resume that they've sent. It'll be branded. It'll be edited the way that you've discussed, and that way you can print out multiple copies, bring your reference list, and you'll be fully prepared.
Okay. One thing that I've always known is interviewing is a little bit like sales. When you do enter in a building, I think it's important that your interview starts right when you walk in. So talk about how we interact with our receptionists when we're reviewing candidates.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. First impression is the only impression, to borrow a phrase from my colleague Chad. I think that the first interaction you have needs to be a professional one. You need to be respectful to everybody that you interface with, from other guests in the lobby to the receptionist. Treat them as though they're the person that's going to be making the hiring decision. In fact, in some companies, that's a big part of their decision-making process.
Okay. Anything else to add?
Yeah, so, other things, I would make sure to do your research on the company beforehand. If you're interviewing as a Godshall candidate, we can certainly help with that. We tend to have long-standing relationships with our clients and can help prepare you not only about the job itself, but on the company environment and the fit, the intangibles. So definitely do your research and be prepared. And I think you mentioned something that is really important as far as getting there on time, Drew, is do a dry run the day before.
Absolutely.
Run by the building. If time allows for it, go see where they are, and then that way you're not stressed out. You know exactly where you're going the next day.
Nothing like well organization.
That's exactly right.
Good.
Yep.
Thank you, John. Thank you for being with us. We appreciate you visiting us at sccareersearch.com. Thank you.